Assalamu alaikum. So here we are with learning of AI tools for week number 4. This week I had the opportunity to watch a lot of new videos, especially starting from how to start an AI business in 2025 by Ben AI. He has shared a lot of valuable content over here, different types of business models, what type of niches from where you can start and all that. I would strongly recommend. This is just about 90 minutes video, but it's worth watching. So he has shared that you should just pay 3 months for it and then see the results because he has gone through it. Niche AI is also a good start, another of the tips that he has shared. Second video that I went through is If You Want to Be a Billionaire by Natalie Dawson. And she has also shared she is a millionaire herself. She is just 32 years old, but I think her advice and her company of being in millionaires and billionaires is also valuable. She is also worth following. So I would strongly recommend. This is just a 9-minute video, but worth going through. Furthermore, I also had opportunity to watch this video of Silicon Valley Girl. Marina has interviewed the CEO of ElevenLabs, Martinit. And this is also very interesting because he has also shared a lot of valuable things. They have like over 10,000 voices now. Secondly, another video that I watched is this guy. He sold 100 AI receptionists to local businesses. This is also 1 hour video, and he's an aged person, but he has shared some very interesting tips in terms of psychology, how he approaches sales by being a customer, and how he understands human psychology and utilizes it to sell his AI agents. Again, another worth watching video. Besides, there are several YouTube tutorials available, obviously, for further learnings, whosoever among you would like to go through it. I am personally also worried about the niche because, frankly, there was a moment when I was also overwhelmed when I started following these various different tutorials about make.com and it and etc. I find it difficult to understand those. So I consulted with AI tools, and they also suggested that instead of going for each and everything and trying to learn so many complex tools, just focus on one thing, go for a niche. For instance, Voice was recommended to me by Claude. So upon its advice, I started learning WebP, which is a very interesting tool. And last, I uploaded a video about creating voice agents through it. It offers 10 credits for free, which is about $10 worth of value. But I learned a lot of things in it. Initially, there were a lot of mistakes of accents, especially when I tried Urdu, and there were also some robotic tones. If you haven't customized the prompt inside it, then it does not sound like a natural human being. You have to tell in the prompt specifically that be natural, add some pauses, add these things so that you sound like a real human being. Otherwise, its natural sound is robotic by default. Another mistake that I discovered is that it was like literally reading 5,000 as 5000. So some of these mistakes were surprising, and those had to be fixed. Second thing is that you need to be brief in both the prompt engineering. On one hand, it has to be detailed enough so that it reacts naturally, but the longer the prompt is, more delay is there in its responses. So each extra word adds about 50 to 100 millisecond delay in some areas. So we need to be careful about it as well. That prompt engineering is very, very critical. Something which seems so simple, so basic, also becomes so complex when you start working on it. So I thought about this project Safa Marwa, where the idea is to create two voice agents, one as a receptionist, one as a call center agent. But practically, when I started it, I created more than that. Cost issues is something interesting that I discovered, that even minimum cost is so high in terms of these AI agents costing, because web is charging like $0.05 for its own cost. Then there is certain cost for OpenAI tool that you're using. Then ElevenLabs is also adding additional cost, and whatever other tool you are using for voices and all that. So this is a huge concern of mine. To be honest, while making it, I thought that perhaps I should make Urdu AI agent, and I tried it, but there are multiple issues with it. One is the cost, and other is that in Urdu things are not that developed. I even tried Hindi agents, but obviously they are then using Hindi voices, but English are usually very good. Furthermore, in order to make it work, you need to learn further additional things like Twilio and Make.com, etc. So these are the five voices that I developed then eventually by simply changing the prompts, and of course their voices as well. So they sound very different from each other, and of course relevant to their own field. But obviously we can very easily customize these for any company, and I would strongly recommend that viewers may be interested in it, should learn it. I also had opportunity to actually go for interior design. I need to redesign my gym, so I visited a lot of interior designers, and I might be going for them. But meanwhile, I also had a lot of detailed discussion with all of the four LLMs that I go through: Claude, ChatGPT, and of course DeepSeek and Perplexity. I came across these two suggestions by them, planner5d.com and 3D Home Styler. These are both AI tools that also help you in designing and um, even interior designing and layouts, etc. of the home. So let's see by next week which of these I will learn further. So my personal 4 week learning has been these learning WebP, learning to fail in it in a lot of ways, discovering about Urdu and Hindi that we do not have enough data in these languages to make some good voice agents. I learned about cost control and even latency that adding a little bit of more detail results in delayed response by AI, which obviously is called latency and which is not good because then people would feel uncomfortable if there is a certain pause during the conversation. Furthermore, I have also discovered that unfortunately, even sometimes YouTube videos are not sufficient. There is a lot of value in those educational videos, but you need to consult LLM as well. Some of the LLMs are also at times old. Sometimes you need the latest YouTube video. So what I think is that best combination is by both. Sometimes LLM advises you really minutely by going into minute details. For instance, you can tell it that this is what I have learned so far. Create a 7 day plan for me or a few hour plan for me, and these are the things that I'm interested in learning or how I should approach it. And I think it helps a lot. So I also learned a couple of new AI zooms, or at least got to know about those. So this is all from my side for this week. Thanks a lot. Jazakumullah khair.